December. Open my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's in purple now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's in purple now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's in purple now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Open my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December.
Yo, what's good, everybody? We're back with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast on this Wednesday, man. Y'all smash that like button, sub it to the channel if you haven't done so already. And if you are new, of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and I make content about sneakers, occasional trial hauls. Y'all know we got Music Monday. Happy belated Merry Christmas or whatever we gonna call it. Hopefully, everybody had a good one and got some time to just kick it with the fam or just relax in general. Y'all know I was traveling pretty much all over that time, so definitely had a scary trip back, but the kid definitely survived it. If you know, you know. Sign up for that Sold Out Discord. The link is pinned at the top of the chat, and it is free to sign up. Y'all see the topic, man. Definitely missed you guys, and I'm gonna let my homie go and do his proper introductions.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I hope everybody did have a great Christmas. Hopefully, you got to spend it with some of your family. You got to give out gifts. You got to get gifts. Like I say, most importantly, though, you got to see your family. Hopefully, you got to pick up some things that you weren't able to pick up throughout the year. And, just hopefully everybody had a great extended vacation or whatever you want to call it, to do what you got to do with. But, now back to business. I was actually back at work the day after Christmas.
Oh
Uh,
wow,
yeah, so I know, like me, a lot of people probably were, and maybe a lot of people probably worked on Christmas. So, that's also very realistic too. So
yeah,
shout out to those workers, that is doing stuff like that. Um, but yeah, good times. So yeah, back to business.
most definitely, man. Salute to the people who do have to work during those times who are willing to actually go to
Yeah,
work. Because
exactly. So, because they need a shout out too. They,
yeah,
you know,
I know some family members where if they were told they had to work on Christmas, trust me, they won't be there. You know what I mean?
let's just say 7-Eleven came in clutch for me. Let's just say that.
Of course, man.
You
That's the
know,
one
you know,
thing.
they,
Super
they were
convenient.
there for me. They were there for me, and they know.
Super convenient. That's the one
Oh
thing
yeah.
I like in my area, the 7-Eleven, and then right across the street, pretty much a smoke shop. It's like
Mhm.
they run on the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
time.
There's a smoke shop right behind the 7-Eleven. So what a convenience, right? Hey,
Yeah.
but that's how it works, I guess, huh?
Yeah, most definitely. We're just gonna have a chill stream tonight, man. We're coming up on like the last few days of 2023. Can you believe it, man? This year, it always starts out slow, But then, like once you get halfway through it, I say like once July hit, to
Say
me,
about
it's
April. I say about April or May. Once that time
I
hits,
say May, May.
because summer flies by. Summer flies through. Honestly, to be for real.
Yeah,
Yep.
definitely that. So I'm gonna drop three more videos, and that should close out the year, and we'll be back to the regular scheduled program. I've been looking, man. I know we got a lot of things anticipated this year or next year, I should say, to drop, but it ain't all loaded up just yet. So I mean, it's gonna be very interesting because.
I mean,
But one thing
is there
about
anything that's got your attention, like in these, I guess first quarter? Would you say is there anything that's got your attention so far? But obviously,
uh,
besides the breads and however you may feel about them, there's obviously you're gonna be a fan favorite. But there's two that this
this is
catching your eye
why
so far. Okay,
this is why you know me so well. You're right
okay.
about one. Two things I got, and I hope it's true. One are the bread for reimagines. They're
Hey,
looking better. They're looking better. They're looking better. And
hey, okay.
the Columbia 11s is
Oh, yeah, this
that's the
scheduled to
rumor.
drop too, right? Yeah.
That's the
Mm.
rumor that's supposed to be the 11 for 2024. I've definitely
Ooh,
got to
that's a
have that
long
one.
time away though.
Yeah, true. We're just anticipating, but
But
I'll be looking.
that would be would it though? Are you?
I
Yeah.
hope so. That's one I don't have in my collection that I definitely will
Mhm,
want.
mhm,
And I know Jordan himself actually played in the Columbia 11s. You know what I'm saying?
mhm. You
I
haven't found any decent pair on the resale yet?
I never even looked to keep it 100. Because I know 11 is gonna cycle back faster than anything else.
Yeah, and you got to think though, this is a pretty popular colorway, despite it being mostly all white.
Exactly.
So there's that yellowing that could, that could, you might have to deal with.
Yeah, and hopefully they fix that because that's even if I would have found a pair on the resale
Well,
market.
and that's what I'm talking about. If you get a
Yeah,
pair on the resale market, like they may look good today, but the day you get them is the day they start yellowing. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I
So
wouldn't mind seeing a refresh of the cement fours come out. Not
mm,
saying it is, but that's just something I would like. But I know
yeah,
that's not on the
of course.
radar. Let me hit the chat real quick. See what we got in the building, man. Fly guy with the popcorn. What up, Fly guy?
Yep.
Kwame in the building says, "Yo, good to be back after the holidays." That's what's up, Kwame.
Sure. Right.
Man with the Kick says, Yerp. Kwame says, Manny was good. Manny says, cooling, enjoying the week off before going back to work ski. And hopefully Santa got y'all right. Most definitely, man.
Yeah. So
Um,
I see Manny had the whole week off. Apparently, wow. Must. Hey, as I'm
sheesh.
saying, see,
Actually,
a lot of us had to go back to work, but a lot of us
me.
also got that extended, vacation.
Yeah.
Actually, a coworker of mine said that their significant other don't have to go back until after the new year. Her
We
job.
we got some people that just went on and took off after like
Oh,
Christmas for the
yeah,
rest of the New Year.
just use your last little bit of PTO vacation, however
They got
does it.
at my job you can get you if you don't it's use or lose. So like
Yeah, yeah, yep. Oh yeah. Same here.
you kind of have to take off sometimes. It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. Um, let's see. Kwame says, same. I got the week off too. Okay.
Nice, nice.
Manny says, it's Liddy Bing Bong. Slayer in the building says, what's up, Sneaker Familia? Hope everybody had a good Christmas. Yes, Sirski.
Yeah,
Manny with the 100 and handshakes with Slayer. Kwame says, yo, what up, Slayer? Slayer and Manny with the kicks. Got the praying hands emojis, 100. Upset you lost. Says, I need Gamma 11s. I feel like mine's still lasting, but I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I heard rumors of the Gamma 11s too. I think it's probably going to be the Columbias, but I've been hearing rumors of the Gammas as well. I wouldn't mind. But my thing is why I don't think it's going to be the Gammas because they did not too long ago. Didn't they do like a quote unquote cap and gown? Those are very, very similar to the Gammas. It's a
yeah,
cap.
but the cap and gown, um, the material is completely different.
Yeah, but it's an all black joint. So
hmm I mean,
um,
completely all black, even down to the bottom outsole.
low key, I probably should have grabbed them joints though.
Yeah,
Like
because I'm
looking back
sure
on that's
now
a good.
they probably up there now. They
I'm
probably
gonna
want five, at least five.
I'm gonna check it out because it's nice. It would be nice to have an all black 11.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wouldn't mind having a true
Have you
all.
seen the rumored Black Cat 3 that's supposed to return?
Yeah, I'm on the fence. I did see that as well. I'm
Hmm.
on the fence about it. I don't really know how I feel about it because it's just gonna make me mad because I think the Black Cat Force.
Hmm.
So it's kind of gonna be personal for me personally.
So,
So
but okay, but would it piss you off if they say re-released the Black Cat 4s again?
oh well, I should have copped so
Well,
bad.
yeah, yeah. Obviously, you would cop them instant at this point, but would it like piss you off because you'll be like, I shouldn't have to do this. I should already have them. Pretty much,
Actually,
you
I'm gonna
know.
be very thankful, man. I'm gonna be like, thank
Yeah,
God, you
yeah.
know.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Let's see what else we got. Upset You Lost says, I told you he changed his mind about the force.
Hey, I'm not gonna say anything because Polo know where me and him at, and he
they
that's
growing on me. They growing on me. I ain't
exactly
gonna front.
you know it goes without saying, you know. But
They
yeah,
growing on me. They
I'm glad.
growing
I'm
on me.
glad. Like I say, you know,
Um,
you know quality when you see it. So you know.
I mean, I don't know. I just wish it would have been something different, but I ain't mad at it though. Cause I mean, who don't like the bread colorway in general? You know what I mean? So, and now you got a leather version. I'll buy it for $1.
Exactly, man. That's all I've been trying to tell you from the jump, bro. That's all I've been trying to
I
tell
don't
you.
know. I
You just
still feel some
repeated
type
me
of.
verbatim. You just repeated exactly what I've been trying to tell you.
I still feel some type of way though.
Okay, and hey, that's fair. That's fair. And like I say, even closer to the date, you may change your mind again. So
Yeah, true.
we'll
But I
see.
think I'm more. Let's just say I'm over that fence for real though. So it's just a matter of
Well,
what's the
what you
price
got?
gonna be like,
Well, we already know like 225. We already know. I
and
say between 210, 225,
yeah,
somewhere in there.
yeah. We'll see. Let's see. Uh, let's see. Upset You Lost says they did the Columbia lows last year, but at low 11 is
Not the
different.
same.
Yeah, that's not the same for me. Like
I saw a concept gamma low.
yeah. My thing is this: I get what he's saying, but to
Hmm.
me, I'm just not a low person. Like if I had like a boo, like if I had a girl, like I would get more so something for them. Like you know what I mean?
Hmm.
That's something to me. And that, again, no right or wrong. Like anybody can wear the shoe, but I just be seeing it like it's. I don't know. I don't. I have
All
only
11 lows. You just see
yeah
it as like a more.
yeah.
What
I
do you
show
say? Oh, you're not. So you say is would you say is more for the ladies? Is that what you're trying to say?
yeah. I just can't get it or a summertime joint, but I just don't like it because it's like I don't know because the 11 regular just existed first. I only bought 211 lows in my sneaker career or collecting days, and I sold both of them.
And
Um,
what were they?
it was a white and gold joint. I forgot what
Okay,
they were
yeah, I
called.
remember those. Yeah, I remember
I
those.
had those because y'all know I'm a sucker for gold. That's what got me on that. But I ended up selling those because I'm like, bro, even when I wore it, I'm like, I still don't like the way this look on my foot, and I don't like the slowness.
Yeah,
And
I feel
then,
like they took off half the shoe and what full price.
yeah. And so then the other one was it was a black. It looked like a Concord, but the bottom was red. So I forgot what that one was called. Um,
Oh yeah, I remember those too. I remember those, but yeah,
that
they.
was during the peak of like 2020 where everything was hard to cop. So I just was trying for anything at that point.
Yeah,
And so now if they made that one, if they made that colorway in a regular 11, I would get it. And if they did that white and gold joint and a bigger like and just the regular size 11, I'll buy them again. Like because I'm like I like them, but like
yeah.
the low just it's something different
What
for
they
me.
did mid.
I don't know. I don't want no mid. I don't want no mids. Honestly, I don't want no mid to keep it 100. I don't want no mids and nothing. I hate when they do the mid dunks joint. Remember the chocolate milk and
Hmm.
that colorway and the
Hmm.
strawberry milk?
They always remind me of like the half cabs.
Yeah,
Vans half cabs.
exactly.
That's what mid anything almost reminds me of. Minus the Air Force Ones. I actually like mid Air Force Ones.
And I had a pair,
Yeah,
but
I actually like them. I don't like high top Air Force Ones.
I don't like
Where
that.
they have
They
like
had
the
that like
strap that's like the nylon. I don't like those.
I thought it was strap was like how like if you get like remember the old key things where people like it's loose around your wrist, but it's like a spongy type of thing.
Oh yeah.
That's what it reminded me of on the high top joint. I'm like, yo, why would you want this? And then not only that, like, How
So
you
it's
put the
just lows for you.
yeah, it's just lows. But my thing is, how you even put the high top Air Force One on? Because it's like, don't it got like that little baggy joint, then the little spring joint, and then the actual tongue pause? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's too much going on with the high top.
Mm-hmm. But
I
hey,
can't. I don't know.
some people wear them every day, so think
And then
about
there's
that.
one. I forgot the one joint where it had that little loop on the back that was loose. I can't think of it. I don't think it's an Air Force One though.
Vandal, I think that was a Vandal.
Okay, yeah, it looked like a handle almost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I don't. I
Yeah, the
can't.
nylon little strap.
Yeah, I can't. I don't understand that shoe at all.
Well, and that I think the Nike, the swoosh was cut different. I think it went all the way up. But
No.
like I say, I haven't seen a high top pair of Air Force Ones in a while, so I don't know. Like the really high top ones, you know?
Yeah, I haven't seen them in a while. Last ones I seen was like a green colorway, and I'm like, yeah, no, not for me. Um, let's see. Slayer says, I hope they fix the yellowing for those Columbias next year because they looking fresh. They most definitely looking good. They looking good. I agree. Upset You Lost says, I'm cooling on the Black Cat threes. Manny with a kick says, Nike changing Columbia name on the 11s next year. Watch. Thankfully, I know, right? Oh my, yeah, I hate when they do that. Just
They're
call
not
it
gonna
what
be
we
called
already
the
been calling
Carolinas.
it.
Yeah, they're not gonna be called the Carolinas anymore.
Yeah, like it's gonna be weird. Like I hate when they do it, and then it'd be so like they did that
They're
with
gonna be called the
basically,
appreciations.
yeah, like the DMP joints. They call those gratitude. I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, I'm like, no, this is not the name of the shoe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I hate when they do that.
Change the name.
Yeah. Upset You Law says, I don't rock low J's either. No mids too. Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. It's preference at the end of the day. I seen some people. It's like it's some people that can just drip anything. Like you know how they got
Yeah.
enough swagger about them. I'm not one of them though. You know what I mean? So
Well, I mean, through jeans, you can't really tell what you're wearing anyway. You
some
don't know if
people
you
can't
got a
even get the fit right from the jeans all the way.
yeah,
You know,
yeah. From I'm saying with jeans on, you don't know if you're wearing mids, highs, lows anyway. So
unless you got the slim joints or the skinny joints now.
mhm.
You
Well, I
know?
mean, certain shoes got different cuts from it being a mid, high, and low. So you
Yeah.
know, but you'll be able to tell pretty easily on some shoes.
Yeah. True. Um, yeah, I'm very curious what next year is to bring, even though it's literally on Monday. Um, crazy this. I got one more weekly sneaker rotation. And then pretty much we'll be back at it, man. Probably gonna change a few things on the channel, but nothing too crazy. Just keep it going with the flow. And I'm only difference is I'm gonna drop, but consistently, but probably just I'm gonna drop like what's just my own take on things, but I don't know. It all just depends. Got a lot of things I've just been thinking about as well. But tonight's topic
Want to
too.
revamp things for yourself?
Yeah, just to keep it fresh, keep it
Yeah, of
different.
course. Yeah.
Make
Mhm.
slow, like keep the stuff that's here, but I want to, we're gonna improve. I want to grow. You know what I mean?
Sure, of course.
So tonight's topic, found out that our court rules on Omni and the Hellcat to dismiss the Nike lawsuit. So we know how that probably already goes, but we're going to cover it anyway. But yeah, basically, long story short, he's trying to get that case dismissed. I found a little information on that. And then pretty much the plans for inflation and retail footwear crime issues. I want to talk on that basically because, the theft stuff has been going up, and so one of the biggest things that we also saw in like just the sneaker community in general, there was a lot of layoffs.
Yeah.
Then you got pretty much from inflation to retail crime, and they're telling us is like the 5 biggest footwear business issues. So I'm pretty sure, obviously, breaking in and stuff like that is going to really be a main thing, but also inflation too, because I don't know if you remember the original price of the Jordans, but we don't crossed over that 200 threshold and slowly look like they climbing up to the 3. Now to be fair, Adidas and Yeezy, they already was over there. They start out at 300.
And we'll think about this too. Like, and this is fair to say because I think we actually brought this up before. Well, we've talked about the price of the shoes going up. But it's more to say like they gotta look at it from a standpoint of like that they're willing to pay this much for designer shoes, So our shoes are just as good, just as most better quality. So if they're willing to pay that much for those shoes, they're most definitely willing to pay this for ours. They just got to keep up with the market too, because you got to think at some point they could fall out of the race too. Like they got to keep up with the supply and demand, and with that supply and demand, sometime price has to go up. You know,
Yeah.
and like I say, once again, if they see that people are willing to pay X amount for pretty much the same quality shoe with less detail, because we know how these designer shoes can get sometimes,
Yeah.
then Nike, Adidas, Reebok, New Balance, whoever, then they can say and they can argue, hey, well, I can raise the price too.
True. Yeah. But then also in general, right now, inflation has gone up from like grocery shopping to everything too. So
Mm-hmm.
everything is being up. So hopefully the price our pays go up with this stuff too, man. Just to talk on some real side of things.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
So, all right, I'm gonna share my screen real quick. I want to go over the pretty much the 5 biggest footwear business issues for 2023. What Nike's plan could be for 2024. Because keep in mind, we had a lot of stores did close down. But whatever Nike's trying to do, I also have found an article where they're saying that they're trying to save $2 billion over 3 years with the new plan to streamline the organization. So obviously, Nike's going to make some
Oh yeah,
changes.
they were like down like 2% or something, right?
I think so, but I mean, honestly, yeah, but when you're a $1 billion company, 2%, that could be a couple million.
That's a lot of that's in business. That's still a lot. You
Yeah,
know,
you know what I'm saying? Like to me, I'm like, it's
that's
just
pretty
two.
much like handing over 2% of your business to somebody. Just somebody walking in, and just because they own 2%, they could walk in and say, "Hey, do this, do that." you know,
Yeah,
so that's pretty much what they. So yeah, 2% loss in a business is, I'm sure,
yeah,
hurt.
exactly. So for that, yeah, it could be a biggest the
Yeah, like I said,
biggest
that
thing.
two
So
percent could be like you say, yeah, 200 million.
true. Let me share my screen real quick. Boom. Pretty much found this article says 15 of the biggest layoffs to hit footwear and retail in 2023. So there's a lot of things going on, man. But I do want to touch on the inflation part side of things first. Um, Pretty much it says the supply chain and the pandemic related issues of the last 2 years were replaced with a slew of headaches, inflation, foreign exchange, headwinds, and oversaturated North American athletic footwear market, and cost customers with little discretionary of income to spend on shoes. This is my thing though. At the end of the day, because a lot of shoes did sit. At the end of the day, a shoe, in my opinion, like of this stature, especially if you're into collecting, it's real easy for me to decide where sometimes I gotta skip whether I want to or not because something else
Yeah,
need to get paid. At the end of the day, I don't say a shoe is a necessity. It can, but you can go get something else half the price too. You know what I mean? If you got to do what
yeah.
you got to do sometimes.
Oh
Um,
yeah, of course. Because shoes, to be honest, shoes are made for what? For living your life, for walking. That's what shoes are made for. So like that. When it all boils down, no shoe is really better than the next shoe because they all perform and do the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, to a certain extent. There's
Yeah,
little tweaks here and there, but overall, they all serve the same purpose.
yeah. You froze, right?
No, I didn't know. I'll fix it.
Yeah,
My
but
bad. Good look.
yeah, but is I mean, but that's what I'm saying. People just, I don't know, gotta understand that shoes are made for what they're for. So
Yeah.
it,
Yeah. Like I said, it's a necessity to a certain extent, and that's the best way I can describe
I
it.
mean, what's that extent though?
I mean, you don't need
Because
you can go
I
get the
don't need that brand type.
yeah, exactly. You don't need some Nikes. You can go
Yeah.
to Wally World or
Mhm.
Walmart and you go to that section back there. And
Mhm.
remember, at one point in our school, your brother had a pair, and one of the other kids had a pair where it would look like the Adidas, but it was that strap joint.
Yeah.
And,
Oh yeah.
yeah, we didn't follow that trend, but
Nah.
I know because we used to talk about like why. But I'm sure
And
those shoes.
but our trend, they said the same thing too.
Yeah, true. So I'm assuming like that shoe gotta
Oh well,
be
lifestyle. I wouldn't even say it was a trend for us.
yeah, true. But that shoe cost way less than some Jordans, but was still considered, a it thing
Mm-hmm.
for a minute. Not for me, but just
Well,
you know
but
what I mean.
well, in our world, it was like the holy grail was like them D3s
Oh yeah,
because those joints was like over $100 at that time, bro. Remember?
yeah.
I
I
was like,
bought them joints.
yeah, that was like the Jordan of skateboarding shoes at that time.
Yeah, they did their thing, man. I miss
Hey, they
those.
still they still out there, nah. They still out there, and they're still over $100.
I may get the black and red pair because
Oh
that's the
shit,
one. That's
get
the
them!
one I
Oh
had.
shit, for sure, yo, for sure. That would be good.
Yo, when I got them all red Osiris's D3s, everybody, when I wore them joints to school, everybody had something to say about my shoe
Mm-hmm,
because it
mm-hmm.
was so bulky.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. Everybody was pointing like,
But,
what are those, bro? Why you
but,
got them? Blah blah
but
blah. Like,
to the people who knew, like, yo, this dude got some D3s.
yeah, I got mixed emotions throughout the school, but it
It
is
was
what
like
it is.
the people who knew.
Exactly. Upset You Lost says, I'm cool on my Black Hat threes. Man with the Kick says, read that one. Upset You Lost says, read that one. Man with the Kick says, I wore my Air Omnis yesterday. Great materials and more comfy than the Air Jordan 1. Okay.
Hmm?
I know Manny does have quite a few of the Omnis. Are the cool Kai joints because they look very similar. But yeah, I seen you got a variety of that. Manny, I
Mm-hmm,
feel like got probably if there was ever such thing as like a very versatile collection, Manny probably got a very versatile collection from what I've seen.
mm-hmm,
Um, let's see. Kwame says, I never had a pair of the Omnis. I gotta look into them more. Um, I think also if we're gonna be on the topic for 2024, do you think it's about to be worse than this year? Because I mean, let's just keep it 100. We did have some bangers, but I mean, like, it wasn't like that. Like, we didn't have a wow me factor year, in my opinion. You know what I mean?
and to be honest, I say the only thing that was really that wow me would have probably been like the reimagined threes and the SB4s,
I
maybe.
can't even give it to the. I can give it to the reimagined threes, but then I can't because I don't know if you saw. I didn't pull this up, but I saw some floating around with them joints made it to like
Oh
where
yeah,
they.
we talked about that before the Christmas break.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, where they were
they said
sitting
that
on
they've
that.
been making it to Ross. Yeah,
Yeah, they made it to Ross for like what $40 or $50 or something. So
nah, 90.
90.
They
Okay.
go at least 90. Yeah, at least give them that.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like but it still was a good shoe, but at the same time, like, yeah,
Hmm.
um, yeah. So I don't think like it is that it's true. It would because people did go crazy for him, but I guess I think what that
Because
is,
it's still a classic, man. I just think
it's
it
still
kind
a
of got a little,
classic,
it
and
still got a little disrespected, you know.
I think Nike just made a whole bunch of pairs too.
Hmm.
Like keep it 100. That's part of it. I
Well,
think they just made
they overmade for sure the extended sizes for sure.
yeah. So that's all that is. I don't think that shoe was a flop at all. I think it was definitely because it was an
They just wanted
honorable.
everybody to have a pair, you know.
Yeah, they were trying to get on. They were on that way before. Nike's in there always like, damn if we do, damn if we don't
Well,
situation. Like,
and we've seen that they said they were gonna make that these reimagined fours are gonna be the same situation as the Concourse, pretty much, where they're gonna do the million pair, you know. So
okay.
how do you think that? Do you think is gonna be some truth to that, or do you think that you think that they'll still sell, or you think they'll probably sell how these gratitude sold?
I think they're gonna sell how those gratitude. So, and that's not a bad thing.
No,
The
no, not at
gratitude,
all.
the gratitude did their thing.
Like, and
Um,
this once again is gonna put, but this once again this shoe will put you in that situation because if once again if you have the two previous bread fours that dropped, do you need this reimagined bread only because it's leather? You know?
Yeah, that's why I meant that's why y'all see I was on the fence because I got the last bread fours, and
Yeah.
what's crazy is people slept on them joints. Not me, but people slept on
See,
them.
exactly. So only thing that's really gonna bring this to hype, really, like we all know, is the leather. You know?
I just wish they would have did something slightly different for it to be a reimagined, man. But I get why they're doing it because the other ones are suede, so they're like, okay, cool, this is reimagined. If it was leather, I get it. I
So
get
is that
it.
what they thought with the? Is that what they thought with the Royals? This one's leather,
Probably,
so we're gonna do this one suede.
yeah, pretty much. If I had to guess, that was just what they plan was like, yo, hey, make this one. This one now it's reimagined. It's
Yeah,
a great
exactly. Like,
idea.
they just flip flop the whole thing. Like, we'll make
Yeah,
this one suede, we'll make this one leather. Like,
yeah,
they'll.
that's my whole thing. It should be named something else, but that's nothing. I don't think it's
But we haven't technically even gotten the official name of these bread fours. We just,
yeah,
what we've gotten so far is the reimagined. You know,
yeah. So
so
valid
definitely
point.
interested to see what they're gonna do with these.
Valid point. True. Because we ain't got no official name, but we gonna call it that, whatever. Till
Yeah.
Nike throw something out there. And we run with it. Let's see. Manuel the Kick says, I'll let you know when they're on sale, Kwame. Okay. So when they're on sale. So yeah, he's talking about the Air Omnis. Manuel Kick says SB Dunk saved Nike this year, and I wonder
True.
what they have in in storage for 2024 besides Kobe's reimagined fours and the black toe ones. Um, the Dunks did kind of do their thing. SB
You
Dunk
guys,
did.
they had so many dunks that dropped this year that weren't, none of them being an actually bad shoe. You know,
Even the Powerpuff Girl joints.
yeah, like none of them being bad shoes. It's just
Yeah,
preference. It's just preference at the point of what do you want. Because they're all
yeah.
available. All of them are available right now, and for pretty reasonable prices. That's all the SBs that dropped throughout 2023. You can go get every pair, any pair, at a pretty decent price right now. So nothing is like too overpriced.
What was it? What about the Born and Raised joints?
They're still there. Like I said, I'm still looking at them, still doing a couple of things, but they will for sure be here with me for sure. So and
I think this was last year, but then we have it where what's the dunks you got where they had like that brotherhood type of thing based out of Cali.
Crenshaw,
Um,
Crenshaws.
yeah, the Kershaw joints. Was that last year?
I think so. I think so.
Okay, yeah, because I don't think it dropped this year. I think it was just the Born and Raised, and then Crenshaw's was last year. I wouldn't mind bringing those home, man, because I know you went on and just bit the bullet and did what you had to do because you really wanted them. Um,
Yeah, yeah. You should go and grab what the Born and Raised the Crenshaws.
the Crenshaws.
Yeah, might as well. Why not?
Yeah. Right now, to be honest, I'm just chilling, trying to stack up. You know what I mean?
Oh, of
Take care
course,
of.
of course, of course.
Yeah,
Have a business. Yep.
you know how I've been like pretty much traveling, like you know what I mean, low key traveling.
And you got to think 2023 was pretty hefty for you. Pause. But
Yeah,
you did kind of purchase a lot. Not to count your pockets or nothing, but
yeah, I did. I
it's
went.
nice to sit back and enjoy. And just dabble at this point.
Yeah, there's definitely some ones I still want to get on the list though. So,
Hmm.
I think this is where I'm at in my sneaker journey. Like, that's why I skip a lot to save for the grails. That's basically my little rhythm where people say, man, he don't never buy no shoe, but got all them shoes behind him. That's why, because I'm like, yo, I go for the shoes that I couldn't get a couple years ago.
What's gonna be crazy is when you start dipping back into like the like just say like the '05 era and shit of like SBs, like when they were doing like those crazy ones,
I wouldn't even be mad if I chased like
like
some
the gold
old.
box, or SBs and stuff like that.
I wouldn't mind having. I definitely want some Reeboks though, some RBKs for real. I'm gonna bring that
Yeah, oh yeah.
the
I don't
OG
think you're gonna be able to
classic.
find. Yeah, like you mean like just the regular RBKs or like the Stevie RBKs?
No, I just want the regular ones, like the Magnolia Sun.
Because the Stevie is gonna be probably damn near impossible. Probably, I would be sure.
Yeah, remember we used to rock those a lot back in the day.
Yeah. Oh
The
yeah.
black joints. And you had a certain way you could dunks could lace it and make a star. And like I remember I gave you my joints. I'm like, do mine. You know what I mean? Like, cause like
Oh
you had
yeah,
to sit down and like compare it to yours. I don't know how you came with that joint, but that was super dope. Like I remember that
yeah.
for sure. Those are the good old days, man.
Oh man,
Um,
simple. Yeah.
simple. And we was tripping then. You know what I mean? Like going.
Hmm.
I know, right?
You didn't even have to
Exactly.
buy
You know what I'm
shit.
saying? We still having issues.
Yeah. Oh, I would
Exactly.
have shit to
The
say.
Slayer says, at Man with the Kick says, speaking facts, SB Dunks this year went pretty hard. The Crenshaws were this year. Okay. They were this year. Okay. The
Mhm.
Crenshaws was this year. Okay. I don't know why. I'm crazy. It's crazy. If it was this year, I'm surprised they didn't make nobody's list. You know what I mean?
Like I say, they did drop this shit because I remember I had them on my honorable mentions. Um,
Yeah.
but like I say, it's a good shoe, but does it compare? Like I said, the list I made, I think does that compare to any of those shoes that I named? And no, it doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't think that shoe would stand up to the shoes that I named. You know, it's a good shoe for what it is and for what it stands for, but you have to be one of those people. I feel like you like that the shoe has a meaning. You know, like I don't know, but I don't know. It's just not that shoe like everybody has to have. You know, I feel like it's
Yeah.
a select
Yeah.
group of people got that shoe, and the people who got it for no reason, that was only because of the hype. You know.
True. True. I can see that. And you got all
So
valid points. I agree.
yeah,
I agree. It was the hype behind it. Um, but once that hype left, everybody else went with it too.
exactly. And does it really stand up against any of those shoes that we both named?
No.
If you honestly put it up, think of all your shoes and put that shoe beside that shoe, and then would you know what I'm saying? That's how
Yeah.
I kind of see it. You know, so it's a good shoe, but
I think it's gonna get to
not
the point.
everybody feels the same way that I feel about it. How I look at it. You
Yeah.
know.
If they keep producing
Mm-hmm.
SBs at this rate, they probably gonna be getting their own category. You know what I mean? Like they got it now, but I'm saying as far as like we'll have to can't even put them on a comparison to the overall stuff, you know. But we'll see how that goes. Like, cause that's
Mm-hmm.
yeah, cause I can't believe I ain't even think about. I know you have brought them up, but I had forgot about them for
I
real.
get what you mean, but like kind of break them off in their own branch because they
Yeah.
technically it is kind of like a. If you think about it, it's kind of like a three-way collab. You know,
Yeah.
because it's Nike, then the Nike SB sub brand, then it
Yeah.
collabs with that other brand that's out there. You know,
Yeah.
so why would you guys just make it its own thing so then you can kind of get double the profit because you guys can collab with Nike with the Nike as itself as a brand, then you guys can collab it with the SB branding.
Right. It's
Like
crazy.
I
I
guess
remember.
that's kind of what they're doing right now,
Yeah.
and they probably are charging double. You know,
Yeah. And I remember when SBs used to just be SBs before they was SB dunks.
yeah.
That's my P
Hmm.
Rods. The one they both of them joints that fell apart. I ended up having to fix them though. They still getting used.
Both. Dang
Not
man.
not the blue pair, but the red pair. Like the one joint fell apart. The left one fell apart. Then the right one fell apart. But I was able to put some glue and put it back together.
Okay, that's good. Hopefully it holds.
Yeah, I mean it's been holding so far. I mean I'm when skate them. You know what I mean? But
Hmm.
yeah. So but see, I noticed also that's because that shoe was never worn. But then like because that's what happened if you don't put no heat in there and loosen that stuff up.
Hmm.
That's what
Like
makes them
that
fall
kind of
apart.
like that sponginess in there. You know.
You gotta pretty you have to wear your shoes, you know what I'm saying? Or else
Hmm.
they will crumble, they will fall, you know. So I some people collect it just for the art piece and I respect it. So, you know. Um, let's
Hmm.
see. Man on the Kick says this year I took it easy in 2024. Sneaker guru back. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, we
That
going back
was
to Sneaker Guru.
he going back to sneaker guru. Okay. I
Oh,
remember
Sneaker
those
Guru
days.
back.
I
Gee,
remember
yeah,
those.
me
Um,
too. Me too. I remember that. I was like,
yeah.
yo, who is that? He say, hey, yo, it's me, Sneaker Guru. I was like, yo,
Yeah, Manny, man, good old days, man. The Slayer says, looking forward to a 2024 new year, same me though. And he
but
got
that's
the
crazy
skull.
because it seems like now we get in 2024, it's gonna get catered to Kobe.
I mean,
That
true.
24 Kobe,
Yeah, we do got that on the radar. He deserved it. Are they
I
gonna?
mean, but they could have did 23 for Jordan. Then they could have gave us some of the best drops that they've ever given.
You would think, but they didn't go there. You know what I mean? Um, this reimagine thing, I really want them to get a hold on it though, because it's really getting on my nerves. Because they either get it right.
I just don't like the inconsistency of the drops. How they'll jump from one then to all the way to pair that's down the line, then jump back.
Yeah, it. I don't, like I said, they need some structure to that for me. Um, Let me cover some of this article real quick. So says one of the biggest ones is inflation. Says retailers and brands said that the inflation environment in the U.S. this year made for more conscious customers that were wary about spending on categories like footwear. It says according to the data from the footwear distributors, retailers of America, shoe prices in November rose to 0.7% for a year earlier. Okay, so pretty much that it don't seem like that makes it not sound as bad until like you looking at a Jordan increasing by that, that's a whole extra $10,
Well, if when you go in and you're used to paying, let's just say out the door, if they're 225 out the door, you're used to paying, let's say
30 some.
two. I was gonna say 228. You
Okay.
know, but
Yeah.
let's give it a cool 230. Okay, from 225 you're at, let's say, 230 after tax,
Yeah.
and this is consistent every time you go get this certain pair of that shoe. So now all of a sudden that total is now 245.
Yeah.
That's a whole $15 jump, and you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
So,
I,
well,
I've
kind of like
always
people
I've
feel
always
that, especially people who know.
yeah, I'm gonna notice, especially if
Exactly,
you
of course.
yeah, we're gonna notice we're like, hey man, they tripping, you know what I mean? But same time, I've always argued that they already charging too much already. Like how much more do they need? You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I mean, maybe I think the price is also part of the reason we buy them too,
180 should have been that cap. 200 should have been honestly 200 premium should have been the cap.
Yeah, I agree. Um, Manny says just mix up the collections, not the names though. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? The whole naming thing really does make it kind of different. I see it. Another says, what we about to say?
I say, yeah, no, it just makes it boring.
Yeah, true. So back to the article says retail crime, which is another big thing that happened in 2023. Retailers, including Dick's Sporting Goods and Walmart, have been quickly to shoplifting and organized crime rings as a hindrance to profit growth. Target even said that this year it would close 9 stores in 4 major cities that faces waves of organized crime and theft. So basically, and everybody got hit. I remember Nike got hit with, they got hit. Then the Memphis thing happened where they got the truck joints, whatever. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we covered that. If you think about even the resale situation that happened in Chicago, whether
The New York. Oh, you talking about the robberies? Yeah,
yeah, the robberies, yeah. Even though, allegedly, and in my opinion, that one sounds suspect, but we don't know
the
if
Oregon, they hit Oregon.
they hit Oregon. Yeah, they wasn't playing around this year. So retail theft was up. So it wasn't just the resale company. So it says, according to recent data from the National Retail Federation, says shrink or when stores have fewer products than the recorded inventory. Hold up, my screen like kind of froze on me real quick. Give me like 2 seconds. Boom, 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 boom. Let me run back. But it says, yeah, hold up real quick. I think I'm here. Hold on. I think I got it. Hold on. Make sure I got it on the right spot. Because I was just kind of, retail crime. Here I go right here. Okay, cool. So pretty much it says, according to recent data from the National Red, that one says shrink or when stores have fewer products than they recorded in inventory books, largely driven by retail crime, accounted for 112.1 billion in loss in 2022, up from 93.9 billion in 2021. So I guess like it had went up in 2022, but compared to the previous year, it wasn't nowhere near this level.
I mean, honestly, in my opinion, neither one is better than the other.
Yeah, I mean, because still,
Because, I mean, if I lost 99, you might as well say I lost 120.
yeah,
So it's
and
all in the same. It's all in the same category. Trust me.
and they're supposed to have like that's why I think Nike pulled one of the stores away because remember it kept broken into and they asked the governor to help with getting better security or whatever, and they couldn't help. And so they had went on to just close the store and bring it on out. There's how Nike has faced this as well. You know what I mean? It's not just it's like I said, it's been every store. And I told you about that one joint. What happened to me when I worked at that retail store where homie, I watched that one in the making. That was priceless.
Exactly. And you got to think though, people would rather do that, because like I say, what's a petty crime? What's the time you're gonna get on that?
I mean,
They'd rather do that because then 9 times out of 10 they still get to keep the shoe regardless.
Yeah, I mean,
So
you're not gonna them getting the back. Then they're gonna have to like charge it back or whatever they do, like send it back to say some,
they say if I can keep this $600 in my pocket and get the whole family some shoes and go sit down for 2 weeks, still a sweet deal. I still got my money in the shoes.
Yeah.
That's I'm just saying that's how some people would probably see it.
Yeah, I mean, even still, but it probably could still be a felony on your record too, even though you ain't
I
gonna.
mean, I'm talking about from a teenager standpoint.
Yeah, true. Oh well, teenagers ain't gonna do nothing but just
because these are the ones who's doing it.
Yeah,
I would hope so. I would hope there's no like that Takashi 69 situation where that 50-year-old guy was out there beating Takashi up. Like, I would hope there's no 50, even 30-year-olds out there running out there doing stuff like that.
That remind me of the one we covered where they had hit those kids was hitting that store every week.
Yeah. We just covered that right before we left for the holiday break. Yeah, they said they told you they looked at him and said, "Hey, same time tomorrow."
I know because they kept hitting them at the same time. It's like
I think they were like the next day, but they were like 15 to 30 minutes apart. Like one happened at like one time, the other happened like 30 minutes from the time the first one happened. So it was still like, and like we say, it's got to be an inside thing because it's happening during that shift change.
Exactly. And those kids, I don't think they caught none. I told you, old buddy that was in front.
Bro was just pretty much floating.
I know, like, what's his feet? Because honestly, the thing about it, the camera got a snapshot and they got you perfectly with both your feet completely off the ground and you're clearly in the lead. Like, he ain't done yet, bro. Because when the feet touch the ground like that, he finna leave them. Like, hey, that's crazy.
His feet both off the ground. Come on.
I don't know. Like, I jog or run like 5 days a week, and I could literally I could tell when one feet is on the ground versus the other.
Mm-hmm.
Not him. Like that's a different type. Oh, it looked like you ever watch the Olympics where like they'll run and they gotta jump over the hurdles?
Yeah.
And you like they do that joint flawlessly too, where like how they clear it every single time, land and ready to go, and they be focused too, bro. I'd be like, damn.
All you see is eyes because everything else covered up.
This is my thing. Like that's that, but I'm talking about the Olympic joints. Like it's like their body stays stiff and all you see is their legs move. I'm like, how the hell they do it?
Yeah, just like
how the hell they do that, bro? Like,
just years and years and years of just training and practice. I guess I don't know.
Yeah,
not for me, but hey, congrats and I mean, shout out to anybody in the chat who's done hurdles in school, or whatever. I know that's a tough sport, so it is very funny. But yeah, it's funny, but very tough. I'm sure.
I think you had froze for a little bit. Yeah, I think you coming back now to normal, but you had froze on that part a little bit. You was talking. I do want to touch on, speaking of, I guess you can say theft in general, we're going to transition to OMI update, latest on his situation. It says, after almost 9 months, the court has ruled on OMI's motion to dismiss Nike's lawsuit. Yeah, even though Omni's behind bars, if you still got other charges pending, like you're gonna face those regardless. You know what I mean? It ain't no Yeah, and I'm not saying that was his reasoning because we don't know what he put in there. It says the decision in order denying 6-9 motion to dismiss for the reasoning stated above is hereby ordered that the motion of defendants Reloaded Merch LLC, which that's Omni's brand. I remember talking about that, and Bill Omar, which is basically Omni and the Hellcat, to dismiss the complaint of plaintiff Nike Incorporated, plaintiff rule of the federal rules of the civil procedure is denied. So it got denied. I don't know why he thought it was just going to be that easy. Because my thing is this: I'm pretty sure because Nike, not to defend them, but they usually send a like cease and desist order saying like, "Hey, stop it or else," and then you continue to do it. You know what I mean? Like, why? Because I mean, the thing is, they obviously saying, "Hey, we see what you're doing. Stop it or else." Yeah, yeah, I think so, man. How do you feel about Omni in general, as far as like his whole story and the reason of why he did what he did to make his money? I think from yeah, yeah, he was got a little too flashy. If we don't keep talking, it's kind of any similar. Not well, he did admit that he used to sell the illegal product, so I guess he felt. Honestly, to be honest, I'm gonna say it was him. Um, yeah, any the flat. This is my thing, right? And I'm pretty in my neighborhood right now. Everybody, you can tell we all not saying we work same hours, but you can tell, hey, whenever it's a work week, and every car gone. You know what I mean? We leave at different time, but hell, it'd be empty. Um, if you see a person being doing buying that type of stuff, like he's not buying like it ain't buying like, hey, yeah, I'm buying a bottle of liquor every day, something that yeah, yeah. So and to be honest, from what I rumor is, right, and this is just a rumor is the what the banks automatically have to send type you have to have some type of proof of where this stuff is coming from after a certain amount if you deposit. And for most banks is like it's just like if you deposit over $10,000 in one day, they automatically send like they do. Not that they don't let it go through or block your trade, but it sends like a silent alarm to like, hey, we do this and see if this is like a legit. Because if you're doing it like cash and you're doing it, it automatically tips off like the bank, like, hey, that's way more than the average what person unless you just bring that type of income in. Yeah, I hope not. Yeah, 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 yeah. Makes sense. Says the denial of Omni's motion to dismiss came in today, and this actually happened on December 22nd. But we just had a lot going on. Says, why is this important? It says, the same motion almost to be T was filed by Bape in its case against Nike back in May. The court has not ruled on that yet. Nike immediately took the ruling in the Omni case and provided it as a supplemental to help its argument against, and I guess because they're going to use this to go against Bape in the same courthouse. So they're still back. Like I said, Nike got a lot of lawsuits out if we got to keep it 100. Exactly. They might have to take a little extra precautions on some of them, but I mean, and I ain't heard nothing from Cool Kai in a minute with that situation. I'm assuming but I know one thing: ain't no more Cool Kais coming out right now. Remember that was where Omni. You know how that whole situation came about, where because yeah, Omni said that he just reached out to him trying to get his connect, and he was gonna do his own thing, and then he was being rude about it. He said, "Well, F it, I'll take the whole effing thing then," because he was getting bread from, because he was doing the cable company. Yeah, he was doing that. So nah, I didn't get that good. Ironically, nah, I didn't even go there. Exactly. Well, compared to what you got to pay. Yeah, yeah. Like, so what it is, because he said he was the person who was like the originator of the jailbreaking joint. Ironically, I'm gonna tell you a story what happened over the holidays as well about the jailbreaking. But anyway, um, no, no. Honestly, me and my dad talked about this when I was kicking with my dad. Yeah, we were talking because the reason that came up is because our backstory, long story short, we was at my auntie's or whatever, and one of my cousins' husband is the quote unquote jailbreak king. Like he comes over, that's his thing. He sets them up for everybody, and they're like, so and so do it for me, so and so do it for me. I ain't gonna tell who or which were in the third. And so he had for the longest we huh? Yeah, but see, the thing is, we learned like we was like he know how to. I was like, cause he do IT like me, and I'm like, but I can't see him, and but he much older than me, and I'm not much older, but yeah. So I was like, I was like, I could probably learn if I really want to, but he really know how to do it. So long story short, he don't know. He's been using other. He got basically he didn't set. He been having people think he was building it from scratch, like his own jailbreak. Yeah, basically, yeah. All he doing is basically, hey, download this and make sure your internet connected and enter this information, and then you got to pay a subscription fee. So like they was making it seem like they paying one time and that's it. And I'm like, you can, but you pay for the whole. Yeah, so it was two options. The one he was using, you could pay monthly, or you can pay once a year. And he said, just to let you know, it's gonna go up every year too. And then because the reason is he every time he come home, he got to put him on another one because I believe they eventually those people who originally do it are the ones who get caught up because they want the big fish, not the little fish just paying them. Yeah, they had to keep it updated. So that's basically what happened with Omni's situation, where he was the big fish, like behind the whole thing. Even if me and my dad, I showed my dad a picture. I'm like, you think he built it from scratch? He said, yeah. But he was. I think he's the original to put it in like a business form. Um, Not at all. He took it all on the chin. most definitely. He took out on Chin because everybody else that was involved, they kept a low profile. Yeah, because yeah, like I was saying, like he got to have some people working from. See, that's the one thing. And speaking from personal experience, pleading guilty for a lesser sentence don't mean you snitching on yourself. That just meaning like you not you because I've been in some situations where it's like they keep asking you a whole bunch of questions because they trying to bring the whole thing down. But I'm like, yo, me telling you who else was involved in the situation not gonna help me any worse than already because they pretty much can. You can tell when they don't know anybody else's information because they just been studying you, but they know the stuff that you're doing. There's like I'm no genius, but Omni and the Hellcat couldn't do all that by himself. I froze. Okay, cool, yeah. But long story short, Omni and the Hellcat ain't no way he could do all that by himself. Even if he was the original person that built it, he eventually got to hire some staff and put them on. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Especially with the lifestyle that he's trying to live in. Exactly. So, and I'm not. We ain't hating on him. I'm just saying it. The point. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Hold on, let me double check, make sure everything's straight. Um, let's see, because look like you fell off the screen for some reason. Hold on, let me double check. Um, Very curious what happened. Hold on, because I see that you're not on the main screen. It's weird. Why it's not working? Hold on, let me double check. Why it just had me? Hey, come out and come back in real quick. Yeah, come out and come back in real quick. I don't know what happened after I fixed the joint. Hold on, everybody. Give me like 2 seconds. Trying to see if I can get Dunks back in here. Because I know we should have it like perfect on here. So we should see Dunks is gonna come out and come back in real quick. Because I just noticed it's just been me on the main screen. So we're gonna see what happens real quick. Because I don't know why Dunks like faded out, but we'll see what happens when he come back in. Um, let's see. I'm gonna put myself back on the main screen real quick before Dunks comes back in. Give me like 2 seconds. No. All right, yo, it's just me right now. When Dunks come back in, because I saw like Dunks had like faded off the screen real quick, everybody. But when Dunks come back in, uh, I'll put him back up on the screen for sure. So I don't know what happened with his joint, but yeah, we'll see. Let me read through the chat real quick while Dunks is coming back in. Hold on, real quick. Dunks is coming back in. Give me like 2 seconds. Hold on. Let's see. I'm gonna try to put Dunks back on. Hold on.
I'm saying, like,
Yeah,
find
yeah, yeah.
somebody with some positivity, just refreshing to hear for once.
Exactly. So you know how that goes.
Hmm.
You're gonna have some people that just it ain't for them. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
But to Omni situation, I respect his mindset. It's just kind of one of those you got to use your powers for good. But the
Hmm.
problem with like the powers for good is it take longer. You know what I mean? And we're gonna keep it 100.
It's easier to get what you want now, ask for forgiveness later, as they
Exactly.
say.
Let's see. It says New Balance filed the same type of motion against Golden Goose. However, they did not use the trade dress registrations and they in their descriptions. These early rulings in these cases will provide us with some clarity on areas involving trade dress laws. Pretty much people copying your product and then trying to make their you know what I mean? Because I mean, I'm not saying that's what they did. I see that I froze real quick. I'm gonna bring myself back. But the shape and stuff, it was too little identical to me. And I get what they were trying to say. They trying to, hey, just remove the Nike check, change this on the lacings, and boom. And I'm just like, yo, I don't, case in point, me and Dunks kind of ran through this when we was working on merch designs. Dunks was creating some super duper fire merch.
That that still kind of stings because those shits were fire, man. Those shits
Yeah.
were fire. But
Yeah, and Dunk's like, what about this? What about this? Because he was just in creative mode, and I was like, it's super
yeah,
fire, dog.
I was on fire right there for real, man. I was like in
But
the zone. I was like,
but like till you like heard me out, you thought
yeah,
I was just like, man, I can't do. You was like, well, I just can't do nothing there. You know what I mean? I'm like, bro, I'm just saying.
because I'm like, you got when you in the mood and you on fire, and it's like, it's like somebody keep putting you out with ice. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah,
yo, oh, come on, man, like. Well, I know what you mean, and I get what you meant, and I understand that now. It's just
yeah,
yeah, of course, it looked good, and you know why it looked good because somebody else already made those images look good, so you can make them look good, pretty much,
exactly. Like just tweaking a few things off somebody else stuff, and then it's always a gray area too, because some people say like, okay, well, you can get so many generic brands of like XYZ. Why can't mine just be considered like a generic brand then? You know what I mean?
Well,
You-
because they already have the market saturated with those generic brands that's doing
Yeah,
that. You know,
yeah.
that's why
So
you can't do it because they already got 100 other generic brands that's printing um an upside down Dennis Rodman T-shirt.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
putting like his eyes just a little different color just to cut that copyright,
yeah.
avoid the copyright. So everybody
Whatever
already did
percentage
that.
they got to do, that's what they want to cut. You know what I mean? So, and just to legally get out of situations.
Yeah,
So
they changed his hair color from golden blonde to goldie blonde. So,
basically,
like, hey, thumbs up, exactly.
let me read through the rest of the article. It says, according to the court, not all of the written descriptions are detailed as they're displayed above, such as the description provided for the outsole for the Air Jordan 1 and Dunk sneakers, because those are the ones he did. But still, it may not have all like the details, bro. But I mean, still, if it's too noticeable to like just the average person, like, come on,
Mhm.
bro. Think about getting this in front of a judge. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what you think is gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like he's not gonna see any difference. And I saw that I froze. I'm bringing myself back, but he's not gonna see, to him, he's not, we could probably notice a difference, but when a judge looks at him, what do you think he's gonna see? Like, okay, cool, yeah, I see exactly what you're talking about, Nike.
No, when we were at this discussion too, the judge is gonna say, "I'm not looking at." Pretty
Exactly.
much.
Exactly. So it says, what does this mean for Omni Case and possibly others? Getting their motion denied just means Omni finally has to answer Nike's complaint that was filed almost a year ago. They're saying for Bape, if they lose, these motions usually are not winners. Trade dress is the context is unique, so it's interesting to see the outcomes and sometimes worth a shot. So yeah, I mean, remember they did. Yep, they definitely sued Bape. Nike just went on a suing frenzy. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
with good reason, in my opinion. No, even my thing is, I thought Nike and Bape always just had an inner like they was just cool. Um, and then you'll see up on the screen right here, everybody, of what pretty much what he did. He did basically like a black and gray Jordan joint, but he did the lightning joint. He did the ice cream joints, the Ben and Jerry versions. So I mean, like to be honest, bro, you know where that idea came from, allegedly. So let's see. Let's see. Uh back to the kick says, can you talk about the teas that dropped with the Terraformas? Um I don't even remember what tees dropped with them joints. I'll look them up for you though, because we almost towards the end of the live. But I don't even remember what. I don't remember even merch talking. You talking about with the off white joints? I'm assuming, right? Let me know. But with this Omni situation, it says, in short, it says Omni claimed that Nike failed to describe the legal standard with the trade dress consists of. So they should drop the case. They would really just refile it. Okay, yeah, even if they drop the joint and you get that on a technicality, they're just gonna refile it and add it on there. Like
He just
Nike,
don't want to have to spend all that money.
yeah, not right now. He's trying to what he's trying to do is to delay it as much as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Says the court denied the motion and ruled that the descriptions on the trade dress registrations were detailed enough, and that Nike also included pictures of Omni's infringing products to further demonstrate confusion could exist. I mean,
Damn, so he had a Nike employee buy a pair.
yeah, yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that's
They got your
crazy. Think
product.
about it. Yeah, they had somebody buy a pair, and
Yeah,
just so they could do a direct comparison.
I mean, to be fair, they kind of asked for it, bro. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking Omni. I'm like, you come on, man. I mean, my thing is, they had to know, like, once their numbers start looking good, you had to know, hey man, our days are numbered. You know what I mean? If we're gonna keep it 100,
Yeah, no,
you know
true.
what I'm saying? Like, hey man, might want to close up, close the website down. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Before it get hot.
like I say, just that was just another side of his greed showing.
Yeah, and that's just part of the game.
Mm-hmm.
If you think about it, from the guys who do it illegally to the people who do it legally, if we're gonna consider both of them were illegal technically,
Mm-hmm.
but usually that's what happened with the big dogs that start to get the crazy amount of money. You just get too comfortable and feel invincible. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
And then you also think on that mindset of like, well, even if I get caught up, whatever, I got so much money, I'm gonna buy my way out of half of it. You know what I mean? A majority of it. We can thank Nino Brown, right? Because after all what they had found on him, he sold out some of his personal connects, and he got literally a year, for everything he
right.
did.
And the American justice system is great.
Exactly. No, he said, I think it's the best in the world. Proud to
Hey,
be an American.
hi
Hi,
mom.
mom.
Hey, hey,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. So pretty much that's what Omni mindset probably had hit. If I had to guess, where he like, yo, whatever, I'm gonna solve it, whatever, and keep it moving. And to be honest, I mean, he got 5 years, be out in 3. You know,
yeah, right.
Yeah, so I mean, he 1 year coming up here pretty shortly. He'll have 2. Hell, and he on really really good.
And I'm sure they probably give him some credit for time served. I
Yeah,
mean some good. What's the good behavior credit?
exactly. He may be out in 2.5.
Mhm.
Simple as that,
Maybe a
bro.
year and a half. He may only do a year and a half.
Yeah, so it could be that way. Um, Other than that, man, we coming up on the hour and 30-minute mark. This was a good one.
Mhm.
Touched on a lot. Just very curious what the future will hold. Right now, I think pretty much, man, we just waiting on New Year's at this point. If nothing crazy don't pop off by Saturday, we may just kick it and just chill in and just start back up on Wednesday again, man. Just kind of spread it out a little bit. All just depends. I don't want, like I said, I don't want to make up stuff or do this and the third. So,
Yep.
you know, it's the holiday season, man. But after that, we're gonna get back to the regular scheduled program.
Oh
You
yeah.
know. Um, Other than that, yeah, we've been only going for an hour and 30 minutes, man. Let's wrap things up. Um, Upcoming releases, we kind of already dabbled on that a little bit
Hmm.
of what's anticipated.
We don't got, and honestly, sneakers they only updated it up until the 10th, right? From what I've seen so far,
I
and it's
only
only a
seen
pair
a
of
few
dunks.
other shoes. Yeah, I only
It's
seen
only a pair of dunks. Is
shoes.
from what I've seen. Yeah, they got some Charles Barkley's and some
Yeah,
dunks. From what I've
yeah,
seen,
that's the only 2 shoes I seen on there. So I mean, y'all know.
and they're far between too. This one is no, they're right behind each other. Never mind. Yeah,
Yeah,
19.
but it's still like not the first week of the year though, because like the
There's
first
probably
week,
nothing. Well, yeah, there's probably nothing. Well, they probably gonna
because
hit
they
it.
don't come out to the ninth, so that's the second week. To be honest, man, I may
Yeah.
be off for a week, bro. You know what I mean? I'm
Hmm.
gonna put out what I can, but drip,
Yeah.
drip, flip, or skips may be on hold for a second too. To the numbers, to the sneakers start warming back on up.
Hmm.
So we'll see how it goes.
Oh,
Y'all know I ain't gonna stop, but just know, you still gotta. Hey, if there's nothing out there, there's nothing out there. And I don't want to be up here just entertain, just to talk, you know. So
Hey,
yeah,
most people do.
yeah, true. But you know, I'll be trying to come informative too, man. But
Yeah, of
we'll
course.
see.
Oh yeah, of course.
We'll see how it goes. Other than that, yeah. So let's wrap things up tonight, man. Sign up for that Sold Out Discord
Sure,
link.
yeah.
It's pinned up at the top of the chat. It is free to sign up. We're doing great over there. Like to see that it's active. Me and Dunks, debatable if we'll be back on Saturday, but if not, we'll definitely be back on next Wednesday for sure. Just depending on how the what happens throughout the rest of the week. But yeah, other than that, man, smash that like button, sub up to the channel if you haven't done so already. And if you are new, of course, my name is Jeremy Jones. You know, I make content about sneakers, occasional trying hauls. Y'all know we got Music Monday. And pretty much that's what all I got for you guys. And I'm gonna let Dunks take us out for the night.
Yeah, thanks everybody for joining us. This was a good one. As Polo said, there's not much dropping here for the first week of the new year. So, the content's gonna be kind of thin. We're gonna, like you said, if we do one Saturday, we'll see. But yeah, we're definitely gonna we're gonna come up with something. But you guys know we'll be back. So yeah, enjoy your holidays, and yeah, if we don't see you, well, we won't, but if we don't have a live here soon, just expect one coming into the new year, and everybody be safe, and we'll see you guys then.
Most definitely, man. And we're officially out this thing, man. Peace.
Peace.
My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is like December. Open my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can touch the sky. If I die, let I know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry, oh why?